Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Buzzkill, welcome, welcome, welcome. Geniusosity, indeed. Hashtag Geniusosity. And I'm gonna need a fair bit of that today because we've got a teeny tiny bit of a mech problem going on. Crimson, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, remind me, if I was talking to me, which I am, remind me, did I start us getting any mortars going on? Apparently I did not. How about we started blowing stuff up? Let's make, say, 10 of those right now. And then let's have somewhere to put them. Steven, welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's actually get a mortar going on. Because we've got a mech problem. I'm going to come to that in a sec, because everyone's very excited about the mech problem right now. So security. Did I not put one of these up? No, I put up turrets, but not this. Put one of those up, say, there-ish. And then I need a quick thing. If somebody could just bang out a quick thing for me. I need a really quick thing. If you could bang out a thing that kind of looks like that, and that I don't even need any of that. Just that will be fine. And then I need another thing. So if somebody wanted to pop another thing in there, that'd be super awesome of them. All right. This is all according to plan. This is all part of the plan. And the plan is Live Genius. Hashtag Geniusosity. You're watching Live Genius. You're saying, Dave, why would you consciously invite a mech colony in here? Well, I'm going to blow them to heck, and then I'm going to send disposable heroes at them. It's really, really exciting if you're me. If you're not me, it might also be really, really exciting. Clear all of that, and then we're only putting in things that I want to put in here. What do I call those again? Manufactured. There we go. Put only mortar shells in here, please. Only mortar shells. Make that, like, wicked super important, like crazy, crazy important. We are all in the no mech zone. Yes, we are all in the brand new and extremely exciting no mech zone, where we don't go anywhere near that place. It's a really fun time around here. Can somebody remind me why the heck I was doing this? I'm gonna get the vanometric power cell. Yes. Yes. Free power. Forever. Coffee. Face. Hang on. Oh my god, that was a terrible cup of coffee. Oh, I've done horrible things to myself. Oh, this is just not good. This isn't good at all. See, what I did, here's what I did. I know you're interested. Hey, Dave, why is that a terrible cup of coffee? Why is that an absolutely terrible cup of coffee? Buzzkill, I'm going to come to your Mastodon question very, very soon, because it's a very, very exciting question. The reason that it's a terrible cup of coffee is I put the water in for a single cup of coffee. However, I put the coffee in for a full pot of coffee. So this is like liquid sludge that I am drinking right now. It is. When did we kill a rhinoceros? Is that something we did? We've done flesh shaping, which is really, really cool, because now I can get noses for people. Everyone always loses a nose in this game. How about we got some marine armor going on, and then how about we investigated recon armor? That is not a small amount of materials, as I recall, but are we working on that right now? Oh, never mind, we're already working on it. I'm way ahead of myself, as usual. Are we expecting any new mastodons? That's a great question. I'm glad somebody's asking the important questions here. The answer is yes, 2 of them, in fact. We have 2 new mastodons coming along, which is really cool because I'm probably going to lose several taking out the mech colony. Mastodons will be expected to die in this. It's unavoidable. It's just simply unavoidable. They will die, as will probably the disposable heroes after we nuke them from above. But then after all of that, it's going to be wicked cool. Did I hunt 4 rhinos? Did I really? That seems to violate my cardinal RimWorld rule that we don't hunt anything that fights back or explodes. And rhinos are famous for fighting back. Badger, welcome, welcome, welcome. Rhinos are quite famous for fighting. What if I got an elephant? Should I get an elephant? I feel like I should get an elephant to go with the mastodons. I mean, they're basically the same thing, except one of them is naked, right? I mean, that's what an elephant is. It's just a naked mastodon. It's too bad they won't mate. That'd be fun. Then I'd have an elephantodastodon, which would be super exciting and record-breaking, I assume. Should I get an... I'm going to have a think about whether we need an elephant. We might need an elephant. It's entirely possible we need an elephant. I'll think about that. We're going to have a little think about that. But for right now, we're going to deal with the mech issue that we've got going on right now. How's the batteries looking? Okay, we are generating power. Good, cool. Everything's online there. And they need meditation spots, because they always need meditation spots. They never don't need meditation spots. Here, have like a bunch of them. There you go. Bunch of meditation spots for everybody. Is it sheep? Well, we did cover this last time, Buzzkill, but I will bring you back up on the memo. A mastodon is a sheep, but an elephant is not a sheep. It's interesting. But that is the classification. I can't argue with science. And that's just basic biological fact. Elephant, not a sheep. Mastodon, definitely a sheep. How many, speaking of mastodons, how many of them are trained to kill at this point? Oh, many of them. Yeah, quite a few. So I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got like 5 of them, 6 of them. 3 plus 3 equals 6. And then knots and calves will get trained eventually. And Grime's on board with all of them. In fact, he's formed a bond with Corleone, which is very nice. That's just adorable. Corleone will probably die. Hang on, coffee. That's rather coincidental. I was just watching clips from The Godfather before I started recording. I guess that's synchronicity. I'm sure Jung would have something to say about that, or Sting would have something to say about that, but that's an acausal connection. I mean, is it? Maybe in the back of my mind I remembered that one of my mastodons is named Corleone, and that's what brought me to watching clips of The Godfather, but it wasn't really. I was actually watching a clip from Casino, and then that brought me to clips from The Godfather. You see how that's a natural progression there. We'll leave that one best for the philosophers. The philosophers can decide that. And carpenters. Philosophers and carpenters can best decide that. Okay, are we going to be making these things, the things that I have asked you to make? Just get those out of here for right now. We don't need those right at this exact second. What I really need is the shells, so we can start nuking things. And we've done a burqa. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank goodness we're burqa equipped now. We're well into burqas right now. We've completed our bill for burqa. Our burqa bill, if you will. Our burqa bill. We've completed that. Hey, Knife, could you not, actually? I know we're working on a lot of cool stuff right now, but if we could, like, super focus on the mortar shells, those are, like, really, really important. So let's suspend all of those right now. We'll come back to them. Don't worry. We're going to come back to those. Actually, Paul, if you want to work on your recon armor, that's cool. You can do that. And then, Paul, we're going to get rid of the burqa. We're probably going to ditch this. Although, you kind of want that, don't you? How pleased are you with being a body modder? Why are you pleased? Why are you pleased? We haven't modified your body in any way. I guess chemical dependency counts as a body modification in this game, which is super weird. But Paul seems to be wicked psyched. I'm going to work on some new ears for you, Paul. I said I'm going to work on some new ears. Ears, Paul. I'm going to work on some ear... Never mind, I'll write it down. I'm going to work on a cochlear implant or something for Paul. Yeah, Paul's down here in a burqa working on the recon armor. Boy, that recon armor does take quite a bit of time, doesn't it? Speaking of which, what are the disposable heroes armed with these days? They've got nothing. They've got flak outfits. That's not the worst, but it's not the best either. And do they work for a living around here, right? Yeah, these guys work for a living. So start doing things. Just do anything you feel. Actually, you seem to be a Wait, Zeus, why are you injured? Did you get in a fight with somebody? You totally got in a fight with somebody, you moron. You got in a fight with Knife. Okay. Knife, this guy is going to basically give up his life for you, just so as you know. You seem to be a broadly competent doctor. Why don't you be number 1 on doctorizing, and then you can be number 1 on those. What else is it you do around here? You can do some cooking. Yeah, you could do some cooking. Are any of you good at crafting? Not as such, no. I mean, you can do it, so go ahead and do it. No, not art. Don't do art. That's a terrible idea. And don't do fishing either. That was also a terrible idea. I actually just want you to do crafting. And then you guys, wow, you guys do nothing at all. How about somebody was wicked into hauling and somebody was wicked into cleaning? I think that would be super exciting. Hang on, coffee. And of course, we got our turrets lined up too. I'm going to get some more going. I want to put some more at the back of the ship. Maybe like one here, one there. Just kind of get a feel for how much that's going to drain our power, because the answer is probably quite a bit. How many more tiles can I put in this thing? Oh, plenty. Plenty. I've got so much room in this ship for more tiles. Okay, so let's do a panel there, and then I'm going to put some turrets on that, and then maybe one here, and put some turrets on that. Ah, we're making shells. Good. Good. Excellent. That's what I want. What with the death from above thing. Umka, welcome. Remind me, do these guys have a shield? I do not remember. High shield. Yeah, they do. Boy, that is kind of fussy. All right, they're going to recharge in 10 days or... No, 1.3 days they're going to recharge. So in 1.3 days, I could theoretically shell them I'd love to just take that down. Maybe just send the disposable heroes in there to take that down. Actually, I was thinking about incendiary shells, because they made that out of steel. And steel burns real good in this game, eventually. Maybe I'll make some of those, too. Yeah, go ahead and... Actually, do we have enough chem fuel to do all of this? Not right now, but we're working on it. Okay, we are definitely working on it. So let's get some more trees chopped down, too, because that's going to be a thing that we need. What with the Bernie stuff. Go ahead and chop all of those down and anything else that happens to live over there. All right, and yeah, we're getting some more shells coming in, too. I'd love it. Who's having a break risk? What is your problem, DeHook? Why do you have a fish? Why are you so sad about having a fish? Intense pain. Well, what is the problem? You have food poisoning. Yes, that's going to happen around here. That happens a lot. A look change desired. The way I look doesn't match who I am today. Okay. No artificial enhancement. That I can work on. That we can do something about. I don't know what, but I can do something. What have I got here? What is this? A cochlear implant. No, I need that for Paul. Paul can't hear a thing. All right, I need to whip up a bunch of, like, bionic parts for people. They're getting all fussy about this. So you want a look change. Okay, I'll see what I can do, kid. That's ideology, right? That is the styling station. Change their look. Okay, we're getting a styling station in. It's getting all RuPaul around here now. There we go, one styling station. All set for you there, kid. DeHook, I don't know what you believe you are, but you can be that. Because I simply don't care, DeHook. I don't care. Did we do my panels? We did. Okay, neat. Let's put up some more turrets around here. We're arming the ship. This is we're going to just start arming the ship. Okay? Time to play RimWorld while I watch you play RimWorld. It's really the best of both worlds. I often do that. In fact, I pretty much universally do that. So whatever I'm watching is what I tend to want to play. So right now I've been playing more Starfield because I've been rewatching Many a True Nerd's Starfield run, which is actually not my favorite because it's a lot of talking. It's just a lot of dialogue. Less action than I would normally like, but I'm kind of stuck into it, so I keep watching it. So I've been playing Starfield, and when I watch XCOM, I want to play XCOM. When I watch Fallout, I want to play Fallout. I don't actually really watch anyone else play RimWorld. I was watching. Hang on, Shield's gone catatonic. One sec, I'll be right with everybody. Remind me that. What happened? He's in a mental breakdown. He'll recover in several. Oh, Thule rejected you. Okay. That's fine, because you're basically a prisoner, so nobody cares. Igor, can you, like, put the dude in bed or something? Corleone's on it. I've got a Mastodon who's doing wardening duty. Fantastic. So I was watching this channel called Ben the Human do RimWorld. He's really good at it. Well, he is good at it. He's also fun to watch. It's not complete, and I say fun to watch, not unlike me or Penge or something like that. We're just playing the game and commenting. You know, he's not like a here's how to min-max RimWorld kind of person. I don't really watch those channels. But he's just sort of like playing the game and having fun with it. And I really enjoyed watching him, but dang! Dude is like way into the mid-roll ads, and it would like literally it was like every 3 minutes there'd be an ad, and I had to tap out. Especially with something like RimWorld, you want time for the story to develop. And if there's an ad every 3 minutes... YouTube's getting a little nuts with those. Hang on, coffee. And the thing is, a lot of us don't have any control over that. They just put them in. I'm gonna ask a question of my viewers. I don't have mid-roll ads, right? Like when you watch my videos, there's an ad at the front. That I know about. But not at the end, or like in the middle, right? It's not like every 3 minutes there's an ad, because sometimes YouTube will do that whether I ask them to or not, and I deliberately uncheck mid-roll ads. I do not have mid-roll ads. I said, please don't put mid-roll ads in there. So do please let me know if that's happening. Unfortunately, if it is, I can't really do anything about that, frankly. Are we going to make a forever base, or are we going to jump Bass Pond to Bass Pond, or indeed, if you prefer, base? How low can you go? Death Row, would a brother know? Once again, back is the incredible Rhyme Animal, the uncannibal D. Michelle, welcome. Okay, Michelle says there's no mid-roll ads. There shouldn't be. Hang on, who's in charge of my knife? You're in charge of bots, right? Could you go... Oh, there's no available recharger. Oh, yeah, the charger is a little bit taken up, isn't it? Little bit taken up. Okay. DeHook, go deal with whatever you want to deal with. Your thing is ready. Become the beautiful butterfly that you believe you are, DeHook. Okay? Emerge from your cocoon into whatever it is you believe you are. Because I had to build this station just for you. So what is it you want? Exactly. I don't know how to... How do I make you be what you want to be? I don't know. Do you want like your... Okay, set to your favorite color. Okay, apparently you like green. Does that help? Are you satisfied now? Stylish, yep. Spacious, stench is dead. Yeah, that's going to keep happening. Okay, that seems to have largely cured you. Oh no, Quixote lost the attack skill. And sheep have joined. Those things were unrelated. Wowzers. Okay, now I have sheep. Which are, in fact, a sheep when you classify them. How many sheep do I own now? 3 sheep. Super. Probably just gonna eat you. Yeah. Yeah, probably just gonna eat you. First out of the gate, Grime, you are #1 on, like, training, right? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Do, like, nothing but that, basically. Actually, you're on research as well. I kind of need you... this is tough, because Knife is really good at crafting. I don't want to take him off of that. Thule, you're really good at cooking, but I might be able to find another cook. Actually, you're not really good at cooking. You're just competent. Yeah, you know what? DeHook is... DeHook does everything around here, though. DeHook does everything. Okay, we'll just have to see how that goes. I have really too many Mastodons for Grime to keep up with. The dude is just scrambling from Mastodon to Mastodon trying to keep up. Here's the thing with sheep. Sheep might have to be lunch. Because my alternative is to make the interior of this area a pen. And they can just... Oh, great, U1 is already pregnant. They just got here. We're already got more sheep on the way. And I cannot train sheep to do anything at all. They're useless. Unlike a Mastodon. So, unfortunately, I think the sheep are just going to have to be lunch. So all of you are lunch now. Sorry. Can he have a cool beard? Great question. I seem to have solved DeHook's larger problems, which is he likes the color green and wanted to embrace that, I guess. So you can wear green. DeHook's in a daze. You're ravenously hungry. Neat. Neat. I just painted you green, DeHook. Do I get a thank you for that? Nope. Nope. I'm going to wander off in a daze because I'm super, super hungry with things. My shells are done. Where are we at with that whole shield thing that you guys have got going on here? Is that active? Next recharge in 3 hours. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to kind of hang out and have a little think about that. Now Bertha's going to freak out. What is your problem? Yes, Stench is dead. Can we all just work on this? Yes, Stench is very, very dead. And we left his body somewhere else. Sorry. I don't have room on the ship for a bunch of coffins. I'd need a lot at this point. 16 days, you'll be completely over the fact that your husband is dead. Fun. Everyone's freaking out. Shield, by the way, Shield, how are we doing with you? You're still into this Outlaw Creed nonsense. Yeah, we gotta break you of that, kid. You gotta get off that tip and embrace Paul's burqa religion. It's all about burqas. It's wicked cool, I guess. If you're Paul. Hang on, more coffee needs to live inside of me. Also, here's a thought. The mech cluster. If I never interacted with that, do the Imperials just stay here forever, working for me? Because that's pretty fun. Also, they have, like... I said they have nowhere to sleep. They have vague places to sleep. Okay, it's not completely sleepless around here. Actually, thank you. Our thoughts on mortars are very exciting, Buzzkill, because we finished making them, and I was going to go check on the shield. Okay, charging for 22 hours. Good. Let the bombardment begin. Who can shoot who's not about to lose their mind? Like Thule. And knife's really good. And knife is reasonably not insane. Could you go man the mortar, please? And let's set some targets over here. So I'd love to actually hit these things, because those go boom real good. Like super good. Actually, set it for that one, because that might catch some of those turrets as well. And we're just going to take some pot shots at them more than anything. Just going to see what happens. Because the shield is, I guess, down at this point. You're down, right? I got 20 hours to bomb the heck out of them. Just going to see what happens in 20 hours. Also, is the charger freed up yet? Because the bot is down here. The mechs have woken up. Uh-huh. Cool. That's fine. We hit something. Well, we hit the ground is really what we hit, which is less effective than I might commonly like it to be. How's the okay, we hit, yeah, we got one of the mechs down. I'd actually rather take out the turrets. The turrets are frankly more dangerous at this point. So keep the shelling up. The shelling's going very well. We're very excited about this. I'd like to hit anything that... Oh, yeah, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Maybe I should start doing some incendiary rounds. I've only got 19 hours to put this together. We did make some recon armor, though. Paul, are you immediately getting dressed in recon armor? Yep, Paul immediately took that for himself. All right, we got that down. I mean, that's nice, if not extraordinarily good. Hang on, let's reset that target. So, how about we just went for a more centralized location here and hope for the best, instead of trying to pick off that corner. So, shoot that down there. There's my elephants that I might want to take advantage of. And by take advantage of, I mean own. Hopefully we... Oh, there we go. We got that thing down. That's cool. It's not really... how about we try for, like, here? So, things are happening. We've got... We haven't really done much, honestly. There we go. There's one turret down. Thank you very much. How long till the shield is up and running? It's 16 hours, 15 hours. I got plenty of time here. Plenty of time. Knife can... I'll probably give Knife a break in a sec. Paul's doesn't seem to be doing anything. That took out... Actually, if we take out the shield generator... Hang on. Dave, you're overthinking this. Take out the shield generator. Go here. Hit that thing. As best you can, anyway. So, then I won't have a shield issue. Then I can just shell them forever. Low food is a problem. Yeah, that is a problem. We often have a problem with food. So the lizard has to go. Hopefully these things are within the no mech zone, but all the guinea pigs have to die. All the rabbits have to die. Sorry. But that's just a basic fact there. We've got still that one mech down. I've got two mechs down here. One Militor and one Pikeman. Pikemans are kind of dangerous. Ooh, if we hit right now, that'd be super good. Okay, not bad. Not a bad shot. This is... Okay. Not really damaged at all. All right. Yeah, Knife, why don't you... Hang on, Knife, why don't you take a break? How long until this is going to fire again? Okay, fire, and then... Okay, yeah, do your thing. Okay, Knife, just... Actually, you're out, because we're out of shells. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can be out of shells. Yeah, go have a snack, kid. Let's go get some more shells. Let's do the Bernie shells, because that'll also take down their... the thing that... The wall thing. Knife's having a tantrum. Whereas Knife... I put you on break. Please do not smash that. You're gonna smash that, aren't you? Yeah, you're gonna smash that. Okay. That's fun, Knife. Thank you so much for that. And now you're moving stuff around. Cool. Okay, so that's been dealt with. Low food. We're working on some food. How low is low? Pretty low. Actually, pretty low. The recharger is full. That's because I have nowhere to put anything. Everything just stop. Okay? Everything just stop. I have issues here to deal with. And none of that did I want to do. Cancel everything I just said there. No, cancel. Just get rid of everything. Go away, and then go away. Let's try that one more time. One dumping stockpile zone, please. Like right there. I gotta have somewhere to put my toxic waste. I just leave it like little presents. Just place to place. Everything goes over there. Just no corpses. Don't put any corpses over there. But you can put everything else over there. Alright, that takes care of my toxic waste issue. They'll get that done at some point. And we're already rebuilding the Who's What's It there. I may or may not have to reset the bills on that. And let's make sure we got some more chem fuel coming in too. So go down to here and just do... but what? Mad hares. Good, that's dinner. Perfect. Where are they? What's the oh, they're everywhere. Yeah, that's a bunch of angry rabbits. Team, I know we're all real fussy right now, but could we just kind of huddle up over here? Zeus, yeah, you're kind of in the wrong place there. If you could just come down here. We just got to shoot a bunch of rabbits. I know this is like low effort, low rent stuff for you. Tourniquet, here, you come down here too. Did the last mortar hit anything? We will certainly check into that once I'm done with all the rabbits, because I've got a bit of a rabbit issue right now. You know what? Everybody on board. Everybody on board. Okay, everybody go hit something that is vaguely rabbit-shaped. Okay, let the rabbit assault commence. Thule's already taken damage. Wow. Already taken damage. Is that the last of the rabbit issues? It broadly appears to be. Okay, everybody who's here, stop doing things. Okay, back to work here. So did the mortars hit anything? We took out one Militor and one turret and a rabbit. The rabbit is going to die. So, you know, that's pretty fun. Everybody likes that sort of thing. Maybe a kill squad to take out all the elephants. Instead of owning elephants, I could just eat elephants. That could be a fun thing. Thule is fully healed. DeHook is still... I kind of need DeHook on board, because I need everybody dealing with this nonsense. Oh, check the bills on this thing. Did we get... Yeah, we got wiped out. Okay, so shred forever. What? Ancient danger. That's fine. That's fine. I'm a genius of ancient danger. Ancient danger is my nickname. It is, too. It's really weird. I don't know how I acquired it, but that people call me that all the time. So let's make like 5 incendiary and 5 high explosive. And we'll just... Actually, now that I say that, the shield is probably back up at this point, isn't it? There's a fire over there. That's the thing. Are you back up? 4 hours. Okay, 4 hours for that. I bet you I could sneak in there and take that out. Ah, the turret, though. Yeah, that turret's got really good range. I could just send the disposable heroes in at this point. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Where is my ancient danger? Oh, right there. Yeah, no kidding. Big surprise. All right. Okay, back to work, back to work, back to work. That means coffee in my face. It's really terrible coffee. I mean, it's just awful. It's sludge. I don't even want to drink it, but, you know, it's coffee, so I'm going to keep drinking it. DeHook, when do you think you're going to be back up and running? Because we're going to go on a little assault trip for, well, with the mechs and all of that. So if you could come in on board with that, that'd be super, because you've got a pretty decent gun and pretty decent at shooting. And you love doing it, too. I don't want you to be left out. I don't want you to be like, hey, why did nobody invite me to the shooting party? I loved being in shooting things. It was great. Mech repair. Oh, yeah, no, totally. Yeah, see, the mechs are in the wrong place, aren't they? Yeah, you need to be in the no mech zone. Yeah, that was a problem. That was a problem. Didn't see the mech was unrestricted. Okay. That's fine. We've got a rabbit. We have a rabbit. So that's encouraging. Are we going to get any food soon? This rice will be ready momentarily. And nothing else. Okay. Let's see if I can deal with this nonsense. So, hopefully tomorrow, DeHook's going to snap out of his nonsense, and then we can go deal with the mech issue. Bertha, what can I do apart from resurrecting your husband to make you any happier? You're just not really... You're not happy. And it's because your husband and friend Stench died. Stench is dead. He's not coming back. So what I need from you is to, frankly, cheer up. Because I don't seem to have any other way to make you happy. This is pretty much it. Alright, that's it. And let's get another recon armor going, because those are pretty snazzy. So go ahead and do one of those. And then we can kind of turn these back on. Actually, don't turn that back on yet. I'd rather they focused on the recon armor. Alright. Yeah, we're working on the form of steel eventually. Are we working on the form of steel? Yeah, apparently. Is anyone... Do I have any artists? I don't think I actually have any artists. So who does art? Oh, great. Somebody's got the plague. Well, of course they do. Of course they do. Why? Oh, everybody has the plague now. Game, does it look like I have time for the plague? What part of this says, Dave's got plenty of time for the plague? Dave's not doing anything at all. Just killing some sheep. Yep. Let's just have the plague. Let's just everybody have the plague. Okay. Cool. Including some of the royals. P.S. Including some of the royals. So really the question is, who doesn't have the plague? Bertha. Bertha, do you doctor? Yes, actually, you're a very good doctor. Okay, everybody start treating people. Tend to Zeus. There we go. You are a #1 doctor, right, Bertha? Yeah. Thule, do you have the plague? No, you also do not have the plague. Fantastic. Who would like to have their plague issues dealt with? Anybody? Anybody? Torny, do you have... That's cleaning the barracks. DeHook, you have the plague? Yeah, go to bed. It's DeHook. Oh, DeHook's still having a freak out. Paul, plague? No, no plague for Paul. Cool. Grime has the plague. Where is Grime these days? Thule, could you tend to Grime, please? I don't even want to wake him up. Just go in and tell him he has the plague and fix him somewhat, in some manner. DeHook has the plague and is just wandering around being a jerk, frankly. We're back to low food. Really, RimWorld? This is because I beat Anomaly, isn't it? This is because I beat Anomaly. I am, again, a modern Prometheus. Like Prometheus, I have gifted the world with geniusosity. Hashtag geniusosity. And RimWorld hates that. You know what? I don't even want to drink that coffee. It's really terrible coffee. It's just awful. Okay, Bertha and Thule are going to have to run around doing crazy duty on the plague. Your plague has been treated. Super. Who else has the plague these days? Igor, you've lost a lot of bits, but you don't have the plague. No plague here. Yay, your plague has been dealt with, and your plague has not been dealt with. Why don't you rest until healed? And I'm going to have Thule check in on you, like, right now. So, 10 to you. Do I look like I have time for the plague? That should be a t-shirt. That should definitely be a t-shirt. Do I look like I have time for the plague? Because I assure you I do not. I don't got no time for no plague. What I need is somebody doing art. So I can just get this form of steel desired thing to go away. What? A war merchant. Okay. I don't suppose they'd like to say... They're going to go right through the mechs. They're going to go right through the mechs. Oh, this could not be going better. Yep. We're going to have some fun now. They're going to walk right through the mechs. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I don't care what DeHook is doing. I'm far more interested in what's going on right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, poor choice on the War Merchant, but really good news for me. Super, super good news for me. Kind of takes the sting off the plague, really. They've already taken out the pikeman. The pikeman's probably the most... Well, no, the turrets are really the... that turret's gone. Oh, this ain't going good. This is not going good. Okay, you're dead. Yeah, probably take out that one more mech and you guys are home free. Yeah, the pods are here. Apparently we've done whatever it is we did, because the buildings have been defeated. Are you gonna, like, deal with that? Because I'd love to, actually, I wouldn't mind going in and rescuing that person. I'll give it a shot. They'll probably get the plague, but if you're cool, I'm cool. You see, the thing is, you're trying to shoot a robot with a bow and arrow. That's the problem. Hang on, I don't want to lose track of where my vanometric power cell went. So let's install that. Where? Exactly. No, that'll block the door. How about, can we get it in there? There we go. That's a good spot for it. And do I have, like, power lines in there? Yeah, probably. Fine. Let me just put another one here, just for putting it in there. And then, you know what? While I'm looking at that, I might take down those generators. So let's get another one going from here into the main circuit. Just in case. Let me get back to the action here, because this is super fun. Super, super fun. How are you doing with your bow and arrow against the robot? How's that going for you? I mean, you have injured it in the strictest legal definition of the word. Okay, we're injuring it a little bit more. Things are on fire. That's all good news for everybody. I don't suppose you want to drop all your stuff, do you? You're out. Oh, you're done. Okay, cool. Neat. So that wasn't my problem. Thank you, War Merchant. I'm just gonna, like, loot everything here. So, and actually they dropped food, which is incredibly valuable. Yeah, we will allow all of that, please. And let's give it a shot at rescuing this guy. Thule, you're not doing much right now. No, don't strip them. I don't want to capture them. Oh, everybody's in the hospital beds. The hospital beds are all taken up right now. Okay, that's okay. You know what? Rescuing them is also not my problem. Royals, you can go home now. Stop sucking up my medicine. That'd be cool. And then the other thing I got, the Whoosy thingy persona sub-proof core whatsy. We'll figure out what to do with that. What am I researching right now? Marine armor. Actually, that'd be a really good one. I could just bang that out immediately. Where is anyone doing research? Because, like, everyone is horribly injured. Dooley, what do you have to go do? Oh, you're hunting a lizard. Good for you. Who needs medical treatment? Hook, do you have the plague? You do indeed have the plague. Great. Good. Go ahead and... Oh, you're already tending to Hook. Good. Yep, get in there, please. How is the plague going these days? So, Grime, how's your plague? 10 to... Oh, wow, 10 to 50. Holy moly. Are you super immune or something? No. Wow, that's a really good treatment we've got going on there. I don't care about your plague, because you're not my problem. Knife, how's your plague? 16 to 23. 24, okay. Wouldn't mind seeing that a little bit better. Hook, how's the plague going for you here, kid? 21 to... Ooh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we kind of need to get working on Hook here. Like, a lot. Hook, could you go rest in the hospital bed instead of here? And then I'm going to very, very rapidly put up a machine that goes ping right here, because you need it. You need it. Catonius, welcome. Travel back in time and catch up. Yeah, Stench is dead. Everyone seems to be very sad about that, but they'll get over it. They'll get over it in time. So, Hook, hopefully you're going to heal up a little bit better now. All right, I gotta remember to keep an eye on Hook. Hey, Shield, do you have the plague? Yeah, you totally have the plague. So what are we at, 14 to 15? Okay, we really gotta keep an eye on this. It's a darn good thing that the mech problem kind of took care of itself. That was awesome. That was and there's my vanometric power cell right there. Oh, I don't like those conduits. Oh, that's no good. That's no good at all. Get those out of there. No, deconstruct conduits. I meant to do the hidden ones in there. Yeah, get rid of those. Those are terrible. Do these ones instead. Those are the hidden ones. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on the plague. Mechs. Where is Lifter 1 these days? Lifting things. Awesome. Cool. So, let's get the lifters in unrestricted, mostly so they can go and get the mechs. And then these two can be in the home zone. And then we still need to keep killing things that don't fight back or explode. I really need to put a kill squad together. Probably don't do that while everybody has the plague, Dave. Probably don't do that. I mean, it's just that everybody has the plague, is what's going on. Thin White Duke is pregnant. I got 3 new mastodons coming. And you're concerned about food, Dave. It's just you've got giant mastodons here who are, well, I hesitate to say snack-sized, but if you break them up enough, they're snack-sized. So, in the event of a serious food emergency, I have a lot of mastodons coming. I'd actually rather sell them. Too bad the war merchant is dead. Paul's in, though. Paul's like, yeah, I will hump this thing all the way over there. Oh, you know what there is around here? Agave. So that is food. Let's just start harvesting all of that. And I'd be totally chill if the royals left, because, like, go away. You're just sucking up my medicine. There's a dead rabbit over here. There's a perfectly good dead rabbit we could be eating. Too bad we're not cannibals. I wish we were cannibals. A lot of people are dead down there. And I could be eating them, but I'm not. Ooh, Muffalo Kill Squad. That's a lot of Muffalos. Oh, and there's perfectly good rabbits here, too. Everybody eat a rabbit. Don't whine at me about things. Just eat rabbits. And I'd probably delete this zone and then unpack, or rather pack up, the mortar. Because we don't really need that right now. What I'm going to do is fly off and forget that it exists. You know that's going to happen. You know I'm just going to fly right off. Totally won't remember that it's there. Hey, Hook, how's the plague Is that going well for you? Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better. It's the immunity is climbing pretty quickly. Not as quickly as I might like, but hopefully in the medical bed with the sterile tiles, which are obviously not very sterile, what with the animal filth all over them. Hey, Igor, could you run a quick mop around the hospital, please? Before you get a neural supercharge, could you just whip a mop around there? Just kind of, if you can just get the worst of the mastodon poop off the hospital floor, I think that's really going to help the plague thing. I am no doctorologist, but I am pretty convinced that basic hygiene really helps to prevent the spread of disease. If we have learned nothing from doctoring, then that is the one thing we need to learn. That basic hygiene will indeed prevent, or at least reduce, the chance of disease spreading. So, again, if we could probably go ahead and get a lot of the mastodon poop off of the hospital floor. I mean, you don't even want people walking around in there because they're going to slip. It's a slipping accident. It's just waiting to happen. It's a trip hazard. Well, not a trip hazard, but it's a slipping accident. We should put one of those wet floor signs up, but it says mastodon poop instead of wet floor. Okay, the machine that goes ping is almost here. And how's the plague to hook? I'm pretty sure the others are going to be broadly fine. So 25 to 50, no problem. I don't really care about you. Grime, you are 72 to 20. Awesome, fantastic. And then really it's just a hook that I want to keep an eye on. Hey, where's Grime? Grime, where are... Oh, I just checked on you. Okay. And if it's the Royals, I don't care. Where's Knife? Knife is... I just checked on Knife. You're all set, Dave. You've checked on all of these people. Okay, you've checked on everybody. Can we get some plague... Oh, wait, do the Mastodons have the plague? I can't deal with plague Mastodons. That's not okay. Hopefully they do not. Oh, wow, I've got a lot of pregnant men. Wait, do we have another Mastodon? What? I thought I had 2 pregnant mastodons up here. Maybe they've changed their position because fish is down here. What's the problem with fish? What is your... Are you, like, giving birth right now? You've been shot a couple of times, but that's pretty standard for an animal in my colony. God, I gotta get another cleaning bot. I desperately need another cleaning bot around here. I don't have any cleaning bots. That's why I desperately need one. What could I suppose I could temporarily... You know what? Pack this up. Just uninstall that. Somebody remind me that I have that in the future, by the way, because I'm going to probably build another one, and I won't remember. Let's get... Do I have... I can't remember what things I could pack up and what things I couldn't of the bot creation stuff. Boy, those things are bulky. I don't even remember what they're called. I'll try a quick search for them, but we're not hoping for much here. So, like the subcore encoder. Do I have one of those? Subcore encoder. Okay, where? Actually, I have a basic subcore. Do I have this? I do have one of those. Okay. And then actually, where is this? Cool, it's over there. Is anyone actually doing research right now? No, of course not. So what's the thing that I need? That is the mech gestator, which I know I don't have because I don't think you can pack that up. But just for argument's sake, mech gestator. No, I do not have that. Didn't think I did. All right, let's get... I need a cleaning bot. It's a pit around here. So put that there for right now, and then I'll just destroy it later. And how is Dahook doing? Let's check on the old plague there. How are you doing, kid? 37 to 34, and we can tend it pretty soon, and you're under much better conditions right now. Although I do see we've completely littered the floor with mastodon poop already. Like that floor was clean minutes ago, and now not as much. Hey, Dahook, while you're in the hospital bed, do you want anything? I don't really have anything to give you except an ear, and I'm kind of saving that one for Paul. I'm going to make him another one, too, at some point. But, you know, one ear is better than no ears, I say. And I do. I mean, that's a fairly... You can't really argue with that. I mean, is there anyone who's going to argue and say, no, I'd rather only have one ear? I don't think there is. What is this that we've packed up? The styling station. Okay, good. Yeah, cool. I don't know. Knife is going to be in charge of bots. But Knife's kind of got the plague, but Knife's going to be over it fairly soon. 32 to 68. All right, best I can do right now is just largely wait for everyone to get over the plague, and there's like 3 mastodons sleeping on top of Dahook right now. How's your plague? Can it be tended? Ken 10 now. Yeah, Bertha, could you get up and deal with DeHook, please? I know. Yes, major break risk because your husband's dead and I'm forcing you to be a doctor. I get it. 89%. Ooh, nice. That's good quality tending right there. That's what I wanted to see. So now it's just shooting right up. Okay. Feeling a little better about the DeHook Meister there. And let's keep the killing going, if we could. So, yeah, shoot a bunch of rats. I guess it's better than not shooting rats. Given the option between shooting a rat and not shooting a rat. Igor, where'd you get those components from? Oh, we're in unrestricted now. We went down and did some mining. This is still on fire. Lots of things are still on fire. Hey, Igor, that's wicked cool that you're doing that sleeping thing, but could you haul all of that pemmican? Because, that's food. And we need food. Hey, Zeus, you're not doing anything right now. You're feeding a meal to fish. Oh, yeah, probably do that then. You're resting. No, you're not, actually. If you could go haul all of that pemmican, that'd be super. Thank you. And oh, Shield's hiding in his room. Thanks, Shield. Appreciate that one. Awesome. Cool. That's just one more thing I've got to deal with. How's your plague? 36 to 43. Uh-huh. And you're going to basically refuse treatment because you're having a bit of a freak out. Shield, I will leave you to die if I have to. You're really good at plants and cooking, though. And you're not a completely incompetent doctor. I'd prefer you kind of came back on board with us. How's the, we're just not getting anything done with the conversion here. Paul, I feel you're kind of sleeping on duty here. You're making a shell. Could you... Hang on. Paul, come here. Wait, who's my... Oh, DeHook is into this. DeHook, what's your thing? You're into hypersteelism. Okay, where are you right now and how plagued up are you these days? We checked on you a little while ago. 48 to 60. Okay. Hey, DeHook, could you just briefly get out of bed and try to convince Shield that everything he believes in is wrong? Oh, he's mentally broken. Never mind then, kid. Go back to bed. Just go back to bed. It was a futile effort. I need more food. I need people to get over the plague, and then I need more food. Bertha's gone on a bit of a drug trip because Stench is dead. Everyone is having complete freakouts. I tell you what, you lose one colonist, and everyone's just losing their mind. What? What just happened? What? Whoa. Whoa, what? Somebody's missing up here. What just happened? Okay, the number of Solidaritors has reached 3. Has it really? When did that happen? Collective Priest Roll is deactivated, but it's activated. Deactivated, and then it fell to 1. What just happened? What's going on? Okay, for who is it? The Sophian Path. All right, what idiots believe in this nonsense? I can't just keep giving out religions like they're candy. Who believes in... Okay, apparently Thule's into the Sophian Path. That appears to be about it. All right, everyone's still into hypersteelism. Mostly. Like 3 people are into it, and that's enough. All of this can just go away. Just go away. I don't even want to deal with you. Hey, Knife. I got a job for you, though. Could you make a clean sweeper, please? Thank you. Go get right into that if you could. And then where was that subproof persona core? Huzimek, what's it there? Was that persona core or something? Where's that? That is right down in there. Grime, you want to apply that, please? Yeah, do that, because that'll immediately get us the marine armor thing that we're working on. Okay, marine armor's done. Awesome. So let's backtrack a little bit here. Growth fats, maybe. Turret pack, maybe. Let's go way back here. What else we got? Noble apparel, we've already done plate armor. We're not going to be in any one place for long enough to do Devil Strand. A beer is an idea, but that's also more growing things we've got to do. Foam turret? No. Tox gas? I'm honestly kind of running out of things to research. Give me a crypto sleep casket. Maybe if I have some horrible injury or plague again, I could actually save someone's life. I know that seems woefully optimistic, but it could happen. You never know. I might actually be able to save somebody. 71 to 54. Bertha, you're freaking out. I feel like we just lost somebody up there. But oh, the royals left, Dave. That's what you're missing up there. The royals left. That was your whole weirdness with the religion. Royals believe in the stupidest things. So, okay, that's the problem. Everything's back to normal. Everybody stop panicking. You guys are always panicking with things. Like, oh, what is going on, Dave? It's all fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're going to have to go murder a bunch of things, though. Potentially a mastodon or two. Here's what we're going to do. DeHook, give me a timeline on your plague nonsense. 77 to 58. What? Manhunter pack of monitor lizards. Well, great. That's lunch. Fantastic. Oh, boy, that is a lot of them, oh, isn't it? That sure is a bunch of monitor lizards. Mex, can you just, just stick close to the ship for right now, because you'll get eaten. And then everyone who's not insane, come over here. Yes, I know. Everything's awful. There's medical... I know. DeHook needs medical treatment. I get it. Bertha will get a joy wire as soon as I am capable of doing that, and I believe I already am. So, Bertha, how would you like to be over your dead husband by having your brain rewire? 20 steel and 4 components. A bargain. An absolute... I might just joy wire the entire colony. Because they're always having an issue. They're always like, we're real sad about things. Boy, I wish someone would rewire my brain so I wasn't sad anymore. And then, you'd be cool. I'd like that. I'd love that. I was just like, yeah, your brain's rewired. And now you're always happy. Like, cool. That's awesome. Let's all line up here and shoot lizards. Because this is actually... Why don't we line up over here and actually take advantage of the fact I put turrets up. So everyone go back over here. And I got to deconstruct that building, too. Yeah, everyone just go over here. I paid for the turrets. I may as well use them. They'll probably shoot everything but the lizards. But, hope springs eternal. Come over, like, here. There we go. There we go. There's some lizards. Okay, turrets are doing something. Actually, turrets aren't doing nothing. Turrets are doing all right. And there's the lasers. Everybody loves a good laser. There's a bit of scaria going on. Animals, go ahead and attack everything. And this is just a complete nonsense here. I think things are happening. Paul seems to have been vaguely injured. Really, Paul? Built that recon armor? Lizard got right through it. Okay. Lizard had no problem tearing through your recon armor like it was tissue paper. There's a psychite addiction. Awesome. Bertha's addicted to drugs. Oh, cool. Bertha, I'm going to so hardwire your brain. All right. Paul, how did you fare with the lizard issue? You're basically fine. You got a couple of minor bruises there. DeHook, how's the plague these days? You need to be tended. Sort of vaguely nowish. Are you going to do that? You're consuming a simple meal. Awesome. When you're fed, why don't you go ahead and... Thuli's dealing with Paul. That's fine. Where are you? You're having now you're watching TV. Okay, why don't you go to bed? And then I'm going to have Thuli come over and deal with you. So go tend to DeHook, please. Okay. So Bertha's addicted to hardcore narcotics now, which is okay because I actually have some. So as I've said previously, I feel the easiest way to deal with a crippling drug addiction is just to take more drugs. It seems very sensible and logical, frankly. Also, we basically have no food. What with the plague we've been dealing with. So we got to get going on that. I know we just got a bunch of lizards in there, which is great. That'll be some food. Thin White Duke is fully healed. I think we need to take out a mastodon or two. How about the ones that aren't trained? Like, you're not really trained very well. Except, are you a... Yeah, you're a little one. I want a big one. Knife's got inspired recruitment. Okay, here's the deal. Shield, I don't even have time for your religious nonsense. Knife, could you actually prioritize doing nothing at all? Knife, why are you not on things? You're supposed to be on wardening. Why can you not? Okay, it's because you're asleep. Knife, I need... You know what? I can deal with it the next day. Somebody remind me that Knife can go just get Shield back on board. And do I actually... I mean, I know I've got the prison, but do I have any other bedrooms for people? Not really. I've got the spare beds over here. I have too many mastodons. It's a fact. We know it's a fact. We know I've got too many mastodons. Let's shave a couple off there. So I'm so sorry, Bunny, and I'm so sorry, Quixote. But neither of you are pregnant, and you have a lot of food, so we're going to do that. Are you... get that. And, hey, Knife, could you get your thing? Go carry that thing to the recharger. And also deconstruct this. We don't need this building here anymore, so get rid of that. Yeah, we're going to have to take out a couple of these. Diamond, welcome, welcome. Did you set shield to be recruited? It's still on convert. You're right, I should probably set to recruit. Just get him back on board. So, recruit, and then Knife, you're up right now. Could you go chit-chat to him? What do you mean? What's your problem, Knife? Oh, wait a minute. Shield's asleep. No wonder you can't talk to him. Dude's asleep. That makes complete sense. That would be exactly why we can't talk to Shield. Shield is, in fact, napping. And, look, you can talk to sleeping people all you want. There, the Mastodons are dead. That'll be a good amount of food. Somebody needs to get on that, by the way. Thule, it's just that we've got, like, no food left. We have some pemmican. That'll get us by for a little bit. Not much. Not much. And when am I getting my cleaning bot? Because it's a complete pit in here. It's just awful. 12 hours. Okay. What is my next move? Apart from accumulating food. Again, I think we're on focus on food. And then after that, we go over to the Scarlands, right? Which I'm terrified of. Where did the Scarlands live? Yeah, over there. We're going there next. Don't want to. Scarlands are no joke. But that's where we're going to go, because I want another Gravcore and I want some more panels. We could technically make our own, but I gotta go into space to get some more space rocks. Maybe we'll do that after the Scarlands. That's a thing that could happen. Hey, Shield, are you awake? You're resting. No. Could you get up? What? Roof collapse? Oh, yeah, that's totally gonna happen. Yeah, no, that's absolutely gonna happen. I didn't take the roof away. Yep, makes sense to me. Hey, Knife. Could you, No, we're not. Don't strip Shield. DeHook's just feeding him. Knife, why do you keep wanting to take people's clothes off? It's not cool, man. I mean, well, I mean, if they're consenting, go nuts. I don't care what two consenting adults are going to do, but Knife is technically a prisoner, and I'm sure that violates some sort of law. There's got to be a law against that. There must be. And what does it take to make recon armor? I want my team armored up here. So recon armor is what? Plasteel, uranium, and advanced components. Do I have any? I have very little uranium. Okay, so I'm going to have to find, buy, mine some uranium. So I don't suppose there's any on the map, is there? Look at me using the search feature here. Uranium? Oh, uranium ore. Where? Huh. Is it really? That's granite. That's uranium. Okay. I see what we're doing there. Mine that, and then mine this out. There we go. Hang on, there's a medical emergency. What just happened with the medical emergency? Did I miss it? What was the medical emergency? Who's having an emergency? Was it DeHook? DeHook, how's your plague? Oh, you're fine. You're totally fine. Everyone is just awful today, Buzzkill. You're not wrong. Everyone's just having a horrible, horrible day. Hey, Knife, can you chat to Shield yet? No. No, don't strip him. Just don't. Stop doing that. Maybe I won't even bother. You know what? If Shield doesn't want to get up and be part of things, then I can't force him. Ooh, this is done though. Hey, Knife, get up and get up. Get up and go get the mech gestator thing. Okay, we've got a cleaning bot. Is there anything else I want to make while I've got this thing up and running? Because Knife can do like a lot of bots. Dude can handle some bots. He could have like 7 more bots. First of all, my clean sweeper, again, also auto repair, and you can just stay and stick close to the ship. And then the constructoid, home zone, and you guys can be unrestricted. Okay, hang on one sec. There we go. All right. What else would I want? What else could I theoretically make in here? Agrahand, yeah, not the worst idea. Not the worst. I mean, a Militor, sure, but I've got Mastodons for that kind of thing. Hang on one sec. So, a Militor, maybe. I don't know if I'm feeling it. I'm going to leave that there for right now in case I'm struck with genius, #geniusosity, and think of something to do. We could... Can I go down the next link? Oh, I'd need to summon the Diabolus thing. to get the next chip, to get the next level of mech stuff. Bots are great in that they don't eat. You're not wrong. They do need electricity, though. They do need some electricity. They're not shy about that sort of thing. And can we get that conduit taken away? Deconstruct that conduit. It annoys me. What are you making over here? Oh, a joy wire. Oh, excellent. Bertha, I am going to hook you up. Quite literally. I say that. You're going to be over most of your problems pretty soon. I mean, I say pretty soon. 12 days. 1.9 days, you're over the fact that Stench was your friend. And then you're just kind of stuck on the fact that he was your husband. You're like, basically, I don't like him anymore, but he was still my husband, so I'm still kind of sad about that. And that's going to deal with a lot of your problems. What I kind of need a joy wire for is somebody I can't solve their problems. So serious pain. Again, what? You had the plague. And what about you? What's your needs? You're not Fish's master. Okay. Would you like to be? I can arrange that. Okay, who wanted that? Thule? Alright, there you go. Have fun, kid. That was an easy one. So what else you got? Stench died. Yeah, that happened. And you're happy now that you're Fish's master. No recent conquest. See, this is the guy. I kind of need to give it to Knife because of the religion stuff. I can't solve Knife's problems. Paul, I can solve some of your problems. The go juice thing is a real issue. Do I have that queued up forever just in case? I don't. Just do that forever. We don't have the stuff for it, but if we do, go ahead and make that for the dude. Boy, the Psyche takes a long time. I wouldn't mind just getting like 1 or 2 hydroponics to deal with that. Shield is up. You're right. Knife, hey, you want to go chit-chat? Delivering food. Chatting. Yes, go chat to Shield, please. Forget the religion nonsense. It's just not working out. Shield is very, very firm in his beliefs. He's just not going to let up on that. He's like, I am into this religion. But we can get him back on board for at least being a colonist. So finish it out, Knife. Convince him that everything is wonderful here. It's not. It's actually quite awful. There we go. Okay, Shield's back on board. Shield, first of all, this could be not a prisoner bed. And that can be yours. So you can go right back to your prison. Sorry. Just that's where you live. It's got a bookcase. And do you still have your things set? You do, actually. Yeah, so you're largely into growing things and then cooking on the side. Perfect. That's totally fine. In fact, Shield, what are you up to right now, kid? You're going to have a snack. Okay. I kind of need the mastodons cut up and processed, really. Processed would be the word. Because we have, like, no food. Shield, I'm just going to put you on #1 cooking for right now. Because Thule's got other things going on. What are you up to apart from sleeping? You're just sleeping. That's not really helpful at all. Okay, are my tanks loaded? 750, 750. Okay. So here's what I want to do. I want to do a hardcore focus on food. And then pack up the ship with food and then go to the Scarlands. We're getting some uranium right now. So, for instance, maybe some berries. Oh, and also don't skip any medicine either. May as well have it rather than not have it. What do we think is the time frame on getting these things harvested? That's 37. Medicine coming in when? Fairly soon. Berries will be in momentarily. And the rice just keeps on coming. Also, somebody grab that. What I'd love right now would be a bulk goods trader. Maybe coming by with some food. Yeah, I mean, you're entirely right, Buzzkill. Hardcore narcotics and freelance pharmaceuticals are your path to profit here. But we don't... The problem is the psychoid takes a long, long time. Okay, see, here's the thing. The animals are losing skill. And that means they're not trained to kill. I feel like we've got too many mastodons and not enough time. How many mastodons do I have right now? Not as many, but I'm about to have 3 more. I'm about to have 3 more of these things. Okay, we'll figure it out. What I need is somebody working on food. Thule, you're having a simple meal. Okay, you're butchering. Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what I need, kid. Just get the... Wow! Wow, you get a lot of meat from a mastodon. Oh, holy McMoly. That was so much meat. Like, our freezer is completely full right now. That was much, much meat that just happened. So, simple meals, I've got 7. Outlander waste pack clearance. Okay, someone has dumped an abundance of waste packs. Okay, and you want me to store them. Cool, because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to leave them here and then fly away. I love these quests. These are great. I'm just going to leave these here. And we will never deal with these ever again. In exchange for probably 269 plasteel. The infinite chem reactor is cool. But first of all, where am I going to put it? And then secondly, I can make chem fuel. The plasteel is probably way more valuable, especially seeing we've got very little of it right now. So sure, I'll take your toxic waste. It's not going to be mine for very long, just so as you know. Let's put that... Where did I say I was going to put that? Let's go... I don't know, this looks like a perfectly good spot to store toxic waste. Yeah, the toxic waste's here, guys. Cool. Somebody just go put it up here. I don't really care. Dohuk is now trying to convert shield. Oh, now you're trying to convert shield. Now you're just trying to convert shield. Okay, hang on. Everything stop. So my pods are here. That's cool. This is going to be just for toxic waste. So put tox packs up here. No, not... Yeah, tox... No, not tox packs. What is it? Toxic waste packs. There we go. So toxic waste packs go over here. Make that super critical. This will not be my problem because we're just going to fly away. We're just going to leave. And there's my plasteel, which is I really needed. Actually getting a little low on the old plasteel around here. I could breed the mastodons for food. It's not the worst idea. Like, how am I set for males and females here? Oops. I killed all the males. Okay, fine. I've got 3 pregnant mastodons. So chances are pretty good I'm getting at least 1 male out of that. Yeah, because right now I have no capacity to create more mastodons. So, whoops. Oh well, we're going to eat well. That's the important thing. And I've got mastodon tusks, which are very valuable. Very valuable indeed. Shield diligently cooking. Shield, great to have you back on board. Dohuk, I see you're about to have a complete breakdown. Serious pain, recreation deprived. Yeah, neural supercharge. A lot of these things can be dealt with. No artificial enhancement. I'm going to whip something up for you, kid. You know what? For you. What do you want? Like, what are you feeling? You want, like, an arm or something? How about a heart? Actually, a joy wire would do it. That would not only make you happy, it would also satisfy the fact that you're a body modder. Oh, that might be a good idea. I don't know, what if you want, like, a leg? I don't want to give up the advanced components to make you anything good. I'm going to get you an arm. Actually, you know what? Give him the joy wire. You know what? It's because he's always got a lot of problems. So you are getting a joy wire. So let's go to this, install a joy wire right there. Dohuk, why don't you have a little nappy nap? Come here. Go ahead and rest until healed. And I'm going to have Bertha come in and deal with you. And we are going to do what? Drop a safety save. Why? Because we don't lose colonists to dice rolls. Right. There we go. We don't lose, and more importantly, we don't lose joy wires to dice rolls. Hey, Bertha, you want to go operate on this cat? If you could. Try not to mess it up. I'd prefer not to reload if I didn't have to. But if you could just go to hook. Yeah, we're losing skills here. Oh, you know why we're losing skills? We don't have anything to feed them with. We don't have anything at all. Where are these guys going, by the way? They're in the no-mech zone. Okay, so they can get their own food. That's why we're not training them. We don't have any veggies. We do now. I mean, we've got berries and rice that are coming in. The potatoes will be in pretty soon, too. But that's why we're not training them. We're just not... We don't have any stuff. There we go. Dohuk, welcome to happiness. 1 joy wire, plus 30. That'll cheer you up. Okay? Rest of this, I can get your recreation. That I can do. Ravenously hungry, I can deal with that. You've already been fed. There you go. You're not ravenously hungry anymore, are you, kid? Yeah, sky-high expectations. Yep, nothing that a joy wire can't cure. Every problem you have can be cured either with a joy wire or a mastodon. This is my... I would prefer the mastodon. Although just hardwiring my brain to be happy all the time would not be the worst thing in the world. Oh, fish has given birth. Okay, hang on. Okay, we are now accepting nominations for the new mastodon calf. What were you, by the way? Oh, good, you were a male. Great, good. So don't eat that one. I need that one. Don't eat that one. The floor is now open for names for the new Mastodon, who is quite thankfully a boy. Extreme break risk, who? DeHook? I hardwired you to be happy. Don't be giving me this I'm unhappy nonsense. Recreation deprived. Then go do something fun. You're training Corleone. Okay, good. That is fun. You're having fun with a Mastodon. I know I have Mastodon sleeping in the freezer. I can't... I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that information. I do, actually. I'm just going to put down some animal sleeping spots. It'll be wicked easy. So, I don't know, like one there and one there and one there. Mastodons can all sleep on the green shag carpet. Don't eat me. You know what? That's probably a surprisingly good suggestion. So, yeah, that's actually... Because I will. So, don't eat me. That's a very good suggestion. Okay. So, don't eat the one boy. If I get another one, I could eat that one. And then we'll probably name that one You Can Eat Me. Available for eating. Free to eat. But no, save the one boy Mastodon to make other Mastodons. If it doesn't freeze to death first, which it probably will. Igor's entire room is taken up with a Mastodon. The whole room is Mastodon, and then Igor 3.0 is just kind of cowering in his bed. Could we get going on the thing? So, no, not that. I need somebody to get on, like, numero uno art. Grime, I'm going to peel you off of research a little bit, because I don't actually care as much about the stuff that we're researching right now. We've gone through all the hard parts. Most of the good stuff is done. So I'm not really sweating that. Right now it's focus on food. In fact, I'm going to kind of back you off of a lot of things. To hooks into this, you could back off of that. Focus primarily on this art nonsense, because that'll take away one pop-up, and I'd really love to make that happen. The ship is looking much cleaner with 2 cleaning bots. Much, much cleaner. I think I'm going to put up another subcore encoder, or rather I'm going to put up my subcore encoder. Where was that? That was right here, right? Yeah. So install that anywhere. I have nowhere to put this thing. Not here, anyway. Okay, we're going to have to put it outside. Here's what we're going to do. Take down that. Somebody go deconstruct that. I've got quite a bit of chem fuel right now. I don't really need chem fuel. So somebody go take down that, and I'm going to put the subcore encoder in there and make another, well, subcore, frankly. Maybe 2. Maybe I'll just make a few, because then I won't really need that again. That's probably a really smart idea. That's where the genius comes from. Hashtag geniusosity. That's where the genius comes from. You think of a thing, and then you think of things to add onto it. It's like plus selling your own brain. Like, you go to the store, and you're, like, looking at a shirt, and the salesperson is like, how about a jacket to go with it? And you're like, you're right. That would actually look great on me. So I'm basically plus selling my own brain. Like, sure, I could do that, or I could do something even more than that. That's not where that thing lives, though. So install this over here. And we're going to make, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 subcores. What's the word? I'll have them kicking around. That'll be fine. Okay. Now what? Now what do I need to do? Focus on food, definitely. And more food is happening. That's definitely happening. Potatoes will be in really soon. And hopefully, S.H.I.E.L.D. is just going to focus completely on food production. What are you doing right now? You're sewing. Okay, that's neat. Oh, never mind. Thuli's on it. Thuli's back into some food then. I mean, I don't have a low food thing. So that's pretty good. Anything new to murder? Not as such. No, not really. I might want to go take out those elephants. I feel we could. I feel with a bunch of lasers, we could definitely do that. Because I am no elephantologist. But I'm going to feel that elephant versus laser, the laser is going to win. Right? I mean, that just goes without saying. The laser is definitely going to win. Getting more things sewn there. Still no sign of the mech threat, so we're good on this map for a little while. Ooh, how much uranium do we get out of all of that? 420. Nice. If we found some more steel on this map, that would be good, because I'm using a lot of steel. There's some right down there. Making all of these mechs and the armor and all of that. So let's get going on that. And speaking of things that we're making, did anyone... Oh my god, we're finally doing a thing. We're doing the grand sculpture. Grime's on it, eventually. Wow, that's going to take a long time. What ritual do you think we want to do? The patriotic sacrifice. Maybe. I'll see if I can squeeze that in. Maybe. I think with this, by the way, let's deconstruct this. Let's see if we can afford to maybe get rid of these generators. I think, you know what? I think we can. I think we can get rid of all of these. And obviously, this is not going to do the job. That's only 1,000 watts. But we've got the stuff to power everything up right now, power up all the batteries, and then I can immediately lay down like solar panels or something wherever we land. And boy, is that going to free up some space. That is just going to free up so much space down there. Let's get, I don't know, like 3 subcores made. And Knife, what are you doing right now? Oh, you're making the subcores. Fantastic. Good initiative there, kid. Good initiative. I've completely lost power. What got disconnected here? Oh, this got disconnected. Yep, that's going to happen. Do that there, and then just for funsies, do it down there as well. Yep, completely lost power there. Got some good components out of that, though. There we go. Power's back on. And what am I going to do with this area now? This could actually get moved here. That would make much more sense if we put that right in there. And is that going to get connected to a power line when we do that? Maybe, but just in case, do that. Put that over there, and then put that into that. Okay. That frees up a ton of space. Excellent. What am I going to do with that space? I don't know. We were always saying this could be the eventual throne room area. And it's still not a bad idea. Why don't you just build a platform and take solar panels around with you? I could. I don't have a lot of panels left right now, so good plan that we will probably execute at another date. Basically when we get to the Scarlands. I've got 72 panels. I've got the room for it. I can put 72 panels in here. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do with the back of my ship. In fact, if I were going to put them anywhere, I'd probably put them here and here. I could do that now. There's nothing... Although, then the turrets would probably shoot the solar panels when they shoot at anything. I could move the doors around and put them out here. I'm just not 100% sure what I want to do with this area. I mean, I'm not married to any decision. I can just tear down solar panels if I had to, if I had to move them later. Did we ever move... Speaking of moving things, how's the toxic waste thing going? Yeah, okay, we're slowly moving toxic waste over here. I don't care. It's not my problem. We're just going to leave, and then it'll be somebody else's problem. What I would love to see is more batteries. That'd be fun. Oh, and I need more carpet. Hang on. The carpet is not working out here. Bertha's wandering around all sad and things. So that is my Viridian carpet. Boom, right there. Bertha, don't make me put a joy wire in you. Oh, psychite withdrawal. Yeah, that is going to be a problem. That is going to be a bit of a problem. How's that working out for you there? Okay, you're almost half withdrawn from that. Okay, you know what? Wander around all sad. Because then you're not an issue. I mean, you're not contributing to anything. But you're not an issue. You're not psychotic, you're not trying to murder anyone, you're just wicked bummed out because you don't have access to narcotics. Hey, look, I get it. That sounds like all of my early 20s. But you're not really having an issue where I need to deal with you. The best thing you could do right now is wander around sad. Because that'll just increase your withdrawal, and eventually you get over that. And eventually you will be over the fact that your husband is dead. So, I could do panels back here. It's not the worst idea. Just for funsies. If I said, like, how many panels would it take to line the whole back here? I'd have to think about... Actually, the panels would not block a cooler. And do I really need that cooler? That could go, even if it did block it. So if I said, like, that much, that's 68 panels. What is... Go away. Show me what these look like. That is, what, a 3x3? Or is that a 4x4? 1, 2, counting. 1, 2, 3. It's a 4x4. Okay, so I'd at least need a thing that was for that. And so 4 by that much is 68. And that would probably get me... Show me again. Like 1, and then 2, 3... Probably 4 panels in there. Okay, that's a thought. That is a thought. Especially when we get to the Scarlands, because I don't know what we're going to have for wood to make chem fuel, which is kind of off topic, but you really learn to expect that sort of thing. Oh, we've done the subcores already. Good gig. Okay, let's get some mechs. I mean, I've got the room for them in Knife's Head. Start getting some Agrahans. Do one of those, and another constructed. No, do 2 Agrahans. 2 Agrahans would be really happy. That'll take the burden off of other people on doing all the gardening around here. Yeah, that's pretty good. When's my heal root coming in? 96% grown. Good. Do we have any regular medicine left? Actually, more than I thought. More than I thought. Hey, Grime, how's the statue? 1825. My God, that's going to take a long time. That is just going to take forever to make this form of steel nonsense go away for Space Church. Speaking of Space Church, I want to try and maybe convert Shield. No, actually, Knife. Yeah, I guess Knife. I'd actually rather have Shield. Shield. 53%. Give it a whirl. See what happens. What's the worst that can happen? He hates it. It's just I don't want you to believe in your thing. I only want you to believe in the things that I want you to believe in, like any good religion. I don't care if your thing's cool. My thing's better. You should believe in my thing. So DeHook's just going to kind of beat Shield into believing things. Yeah, we missed the patriotic sacrifice. That's cool. That was pretty much destined to happen. That's what's patriotic about it. I'm rethinking that solar panel idea at the back. Really rethinking that. Bertha's going to freak. Bertha... Oh, it was a terrible conversion ritual. Okay, everyone's going to be sad about that, too. Hey, Bertha, is there anything I can do for you, kid? You're tired. Okay, why don't you go to bed? That'll take off a -12 right there. You ate without a table. That's a you problem. No, I'm not going to mod it. If I mod it, then RimWorld will announce new DLC because I'm a prophet of RimWorld. Needlessly messianic, I know. Okay, we got another Agrahan cooking along there. That's cool. What would actually be really good over here is another mech recharger. I've only got the one, right? Yeah, I've only got the one. Where do I think I'm going to put that? I've got all this open space. I hesitate to take it up with just a mech recharger. That seems a little wasteful. I could kind of slide it in here. Yeah, we'll slide one in there. That'll totally work. Except all these things take power. So build a copy of that, like right here. Okay, put that in there. Excellent. It is geniusosity. You're not wrong, Buzzkill. I mean, look at the way I handled that mech cluster by ignoring it. Now, anyone else would have set up all these crazy plans to deal with the mech cluster. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to ignore that. That'll be somebody else's problem. And guess what? It was somebody else's problem. Hashtag geniusosity. What do I need next is more food. Keep that coming in. This is all basically ready to harvest momentarily. Yep, that's all going to be in good shape. And how long till I get my Agrahan? 1.6 days. Okay, don't stress that one right now. Any other steel on the map that I could be exploiting? We're working on that down there. That's cool. I'd love to walk off this map kind of having the steel back that I've spent while I'm here. Here's another good vein of it right there. Get that going. What? A solar flare. Okay. That's cool. We'll cope. We'll learn to cope with that. Distress signal. No! We will never do this. Ever. It's going to be a flesh mass. We're all going to be sad. No, thank you. Not today, sir. Thank you for stopping by, but no. No, we won't be doing that. How much? You're going to say how much. So that's 1,700 on a solar panel. And then 1,000 for my vanometric power cell. I wonder if that would be enough to keep the whole ship going. I bet it wouldn't. But I'd still need to throw up a geothermal or something wherever I landed. I'm still rethinking the solar panel idea for the back of the ship. I do have a good amount of room I could be moving out here. But is that... Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Worst case scenario, I just tear it all down later. Although, I don't have unlimited components. That's my hang-up. I don't have unlimited components. So we wanted that to be 4 by that. Go ahead and put that up. That'll give the team something to do anyway. Psychic Soothe. Good. That'll keep DeHook happy for a little while. Flash masses are not fun at any party. Buzzkill. Nobody likes flesh mass. Nobody looks at a mass of flesh and says, boy, I can't wait to get down with that. It just doesn't happen. So you are incorrect about that. But, you know, good effort. Good effort. I could see you saying flesh is fun at a party, or a mass is fun at a party. I don't know, but you could give that a shot. But I think a flesh mass, most people are going to say, no, thank you. All right, so let's reevaluate as we do kits, as we do team, as we do gang. Broadly, obviously I'm a genius. And by the way, that is gold up there. Let's walk off the map with some gold. How about that? Obviously I'm a genius. Hashtag Geniusosity, by successfully dealing with mech threat by ignoring it. We're going to get a ton of food stocked up. Even if it's raw food, I can cope with that. But I want to see the freezer full. And then we're going to the Scarlands. I could definitely see doing that very, very early tomorrow. We're going to get the solar panel thing kicking over here, and then we're leaving. We're going to deconstruct the geothermal. In fact, you know what? Just to seal that deal, let's not sow anything anymore in here. Okay, don't bother. Just reap what we've got, and don't bother putting anything else in there. So we're going to head to the Scarlands pretty early tomorrow is my thought. But I think we'll wrap up there. I'll let you guys get on with far more important things to do with the rest of your weekend than this nonsense. I say the rest of your weekend. Hopefully you'll be back tomorrow. I hope so, because I love doing this for you guys. I look forward to this every single week, and you guys never disappoint me. I have a ton of fun doing this. Hopefully you guys have a bit of fun. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very, very much for coming by again. Goodbye, and goodbye.